We are learning all about a group in Muskegon known as Fresh Coast Alliance and what they do to help folks in our community get back on their feet. I'm joined here in studio by Candy Gibson, their communications director. Candy, you guys do so much. We were just talking about it. The amounts of services and groups you work with and agencies you guys partner with really is a lot. We're talking about folks who may be coming out of the prison system or dealing with a substance abuse issue. We'll get to that in a moment. The story behind how you guys kind of got started a little over 10 years ago is really neat. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah. So about 10 years ago, there was a local pastor who was looking for ways to engage in the community, and he met someone who was formerly incarcerated, just out, and they decided to team up and start something.
Yeah.
Which has now grown into 5 sober living homes, a training center, a therapy practice, some prison inreach, and just a great community of people finding second chances.
Absolutely. We've got some photos of just some of the moments that you guys have helped make happen. Tell me just a little bit about who can benefit from, the services that you guys offer and what those services are.
So we offer everything from lifestyle skills classes, budgeting, basic things like that, employment. We have meals, community meals 3 times a week. We have classes like your NA and your AA, but we also have family support groups that meet over at our therapy practice, which is just up the street from us.
Nice.
So we really want to help the whole family, not just the individual coming out of incarceration, not just the person beginning their reentry, their recovery journey, but the person, like the family and those who are affected by it.
Yeah.
So literally anyone can come join and sit in on a group, and we have former law enforcement and current law enforcement who sit in on groups. So we have one group, it's one of my favorite groups, it's called Bridge, and it's a formerly incarcerated individual and a law enforcement individual teach the class together. And they work with parolees and probationers to get life and have honest conversations about what it's like right now for them coming home.
A lot of the pictures that we were just showing, everyone looks really happy and inspired. Tell me just a little bit about the impact that you've seen from what Fresh Coast Alliance does to help people, right here in our neighborhood.
Yeah, so I'll tell you specifically. So one of the things that we've kind of been able to specialize in is juvenile lifers. So men and women who were sentenced as a juvenile for their crimes, and now that the laws have changed, they're being resentenced. We had a gentleman come home after 53 years of incarceration, and he went in at 16. The world is a completely different place.
Right. Yeah.
But we pointed to the house he's going to be living in with his roommates and housemates and a community of people who have walked a similar path.
Right.
And this gentleman cried. Because this is life change for him.
Absolutely.
This is community. This is other individuals who have walked this path, walking it with you. They were in the same place. We have 2 staff members who were juvenile lifers. So literally we have people who can walk that path with you, who have been there, who spent 30, 20, 50 years incarcerated, who can say, we know this is new and we know there's scary things. Checkout lanes are completely different now than they were then.
But get them on a path to success, after that experience.
And you hear the laughter, and with this gentleman, his birthday was 2 days before he was released, so we had a birthday cake. And there were tears and joy and just celebrating freedom together.
Absolutely. Before I let you go tonight, I know you guys have a big event coming up in just a couple of weeks. Tell me a little bit about that.
This is our 3rd annual Sober Comedy Night. The first one, we had 400 people. The second one, last year, we sold out at 515.
Great.
So we're moving to the Frauenthal in downtown Muskegon this year. And we are bringing in Jaron Myers, who's a nationally known comedian. He does clean comedy. And it is a sober comedy night. It's safe for the whole family. But it is a fundraiser, so bring your wallets, bring your checkbooks. And tickets are kept affordable on purpose. They're between $25 and $36. It's a great date night. If you need that Valentine's Day last minute gift, go order tickets. You can get them at freshcoastalliance.org. Just click on the header, or you can get them from the Frauenthal.
Awesome, awesome. Candy, thank you so much for coming in and introducing anyone who may not have heard about you guys and the great work that you do. And again, that fundraiser is coming up at the beginning of March.
Yes, March 5th.
There we go.
Thursday, March 5th, 7 p.m.
Candy, thank you so much. And you can learn much more about Fresh Coast Alliance on their website now as well.